Sorry, I had to cut the note short. I just want to make a quick announcement to the whole class.
Santo Dios.
This year, este año, I finally convinced the school board to let me give my students an amazing project in time for Hispanic Heritage Month, which starts next week. I know you're asking, what's the project? I'll show you. I'm sure if you haven't seen it, you've heard about it. Twin Magic, the play by Nati Feliciano-Soto, or whatever the hell her name is actually based on her best-selling novel of the year. Only available on Amazon. Anyways, she wrote a play for the book, and we will be the first school to perform it just in time to represent the lost Latino representation in Hollywood. By yours truly. I'm going to hold auditions with Miss Champion, the theater teacher, next class. You can pick whoever you want to audition for, but have at least one other backup in case someone else gets cast as the character you want. And don't think you're gonna get out of this by being an extra or cameraman. Even the extras will be required to do some hard work. I mean, for God's sakes, the book has a German shepherd who speaks Spanish. You're gonna be subjected to some kind of life-changing experience on this project. The project is due in front of each lunch block, and it's half your letter grade. I could have you all write a 10-page essay instead. Grab your sheet of characters on the way out, and have a good day! Victoria, Shawn, stay for a minute. So I wanted to pull the both of you aside for a minute for something important about the project. You two obviously know about the story behind the twin magic, right?
Yeah, why? Because we're Hispanic and we fit the description?
Whoa, it's not like that. It's more for the love story between Rosa and Eduardo, the it couple of the immortal world. Rosalina, a Portoquina wizard who came to the United States, and Eduardo Santiago, the Portocano, who is her true love, who had more secrets than a serial killer. But I believe you two would be perfect for the roles. With Shawn's good looks, and Victoria, your background in acting, you two would kill it for the school district, and we would avoid an In the Heights casting controversy. So, what do you say?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
think
that's
so.
fine, Victoria, and I would love to audition for team.
Esto bueno! I'll have your names down the list. See you next class.
Victoria! Victoria, what was that for? Victoria!
What?
Yo, Vicky, you don't got to be like that. I was trying to help you.
Help me? First of all, you don't get to call me Vicky, okay? It's Victoria Diaz to you. And second of all, I remind you why I have to be like that. It was middle school, and I got fired from my dream job. And how did you respond as my best friend in the whole entire world? You ghosted me to play Ken Your Perfect World, and I haven't gotten anything from you since then.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry, I ghosted you. Just it was different for me back then, cause
Because you didn't want to be friends with a girl that stuttered. Yeah, I got that a long time ago. But you know what? It's all good because I'm not auditioning for the role.
Victoria, why? It's just a school play. I mean, no one's going to see it. You're an OG at this.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna audition for the part of Rosa, so screw yourself trying to put me in the spot like that.
Victoria, ¿puede esperar?
Sí, mamá, puedo esperar hasta la media hora.
Yo me voy rápido, pero mira, si alguien viene a tu lado, gritando a la policía y tú, yo sé, como quiera.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it, mate? Oh my god. I think I'm gonna lose the name. Okay, I don't know who you are and what you want, but
No hablo inglés. Necesitas salir de ese carro ahora mismo.
Si yo quería, yo lo hago.
I think those guys superstitious were right. She probably was my brain because I'm bilingual!
I'm an alien. I'm your conscious, Victoria, or your own self before you dyed your hair that stupid color.
You're my what?
I'm your conscious, like in the movies.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm your conscious, a person that you can only see, but like no one else can see.
Oh my god, okay. I think you need to take a chill pill, okay? And we need to just breathe and talk about this. Can we do that? Okay. So let me get this straight. You took possession of my best friend, well, ex-best friend's body or soul, and you somehow convinced my Spanish teacher, who thinks he knows Spanish even though he was in Spain for a whole month, to give me the role of Rosa, a Latina character from a novel that some girl wrote that was honestly trash, to get me back into become an actress again? Yeah, pretty much. Are you crazy? Or am I just crazy? Because that's not how it works. I don't want to do acting again. I left that a long time ago when I was like 10. And you know what? I'm happy with my life now. I'm so happy because I don't have to have the paparazzi constantly following me and asking me questions. I can just be me and live your life as a normal girl with a criminal record. I know. How do you know about that? Public records are a thing, Victoria. You know, it's just I'm in a little bit of a pickle whatever right now, okay? But it doesn't mean that I don't have my life on track, okay? I don't need your help or anyone else's help, okay? I am perfectly fine.
Is it gonna be okay when you can't find a 9 to 5 with that record of yours? Then what are you gonna do?
Okay, look, even if I were to get back into acting, how would I? I mean, I got blacklisted all because I had a stutter. And I was the most famous child actress in the world. I ruined it.
You didn't ruin anything.
I did ruin it because I lied about it. And then when they found out, they just fired me on the spot. I lost everything. Victoria, this was always your calling. And in the midst of success, you forgot who you were. And you forgot who envied you.
It's true.
I wasn't able to make the American dream. I'm just a failure. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Just because you had a huge setback doesn't mean it was time to quit. If anything, it was time to go. Because when you hit rock bottom, the only place to go is up.
Maybe you'll like this. Maria Gonzalez, the main protagonist of Double Life. It almost sounds like a ripoff of another show, but I can't pinpoint it.
How the hell did you get a hand at the script?
Don't worry about that. Read it.
Hi, my name is Maria Gonzalez, and I'm from Peru. And I want to be a pop star one day.
And a successful role model of a group of young girls who've been underrepresented for years.
Same girls who think that they can't have certain dreams just because they're not represented in the same spaces. The ones who have an American dream, you're just gonna let that all down the drain just because of one setback. I can't believe that you're gonna let this one opportunity of fresh, overdue representation be let go just because you're scared. It's not like you. I don't think I'm ready for such a big role like that. The whole school district is gonna be counting on me. I can't believe you, and I can't believe that you were the one that played Maria Gonzalez once. I just know that she would have never let this happen. Okay. Alright, let's just do this. Well, I guess that settles it then. Victoria Diaz as Rosalina Flores, the biggest comeback of the 21st century. We start Monday.
Diaz, creo que no vas a hacer la parte de Rosa.
Well, I guess I'm going to, Ortiz. Because I'm not even gonna let black listing stop me from auditioning.
Pues dale.
Action.
Victoria Diaz? Victoria Diaz? It was in this moment that I had a twist of fate. I was a first-generation girl from Lima, Peru, who was gifted the privilege of an American dream. I've seen the good and the bad parts of the desired American dream. We started out broke and tired, desperately trying to find a breakthrough. Then, when the opportunity was presented, my parents got hooked on it. So hooked that it caused me to get sucked into the string of lies for money. Of course, it wasn't their fault. They were just trying to survive. I fell into a deep depression. I became rebellious and I got into trouble. Come on, Ortiz. Let's do this shit. A role model for young Latina girls that even Dora couldn't compete with. I've been so lost on this journey from the biggest setback in my life that I forgot who I was. But playing Rosalina Flores, a Puerto Rican wizard who lost everything overnight and who forgot who she was along the way, only to find herself again, inspired me. It was the drive that I found in playing Maria Gonzalez, a Peruvian star who was a first generation just like me. I, along with other Latinos who came before me, broke glass yearning for representation. We put the issue on blast. For decades, our community has been the backbone to box office sales. We've been the highest recorded moviegoers next to Asian Americans. Yet, still in the 21st century, we fail to be represented correctly. I failed once, all because I lost myself. I'm not gonna do that again, because I want to show those little girls que la vida es así, pero tú sigue para adelante, pase que pase.
¡Qué perfecto!
Eso es, Victoria.
Thank you, but you don't have to be proud of me. I believed in myself, so your opinion doesn't really matter, Shawn. And honestly, I'm glad I did this because I forgot how much of a damn good actress I am. I should be proud of me.
No way, you're the Victoria Diaz who played Maria on Double Life? You were my idol growing up.
Yeah, that's me.
Can I have your autograph? It would mean the world to me.
Wow, yeah, of course I can. Come on. Get a pretty little pen for you.
By the way, you were amazing out there. It was like watching an episode of Double Life all over again. But I heard you quit acting and I respect it. If you don't want to get back into the game, you're a legend anyways.
Actually, you know what? You don't have to wait for me to get back into the game. Maybe 2023, I'm gonna be doing bigger and better things than I did in the past. This isn't gonna be the last time you're gonna see me on screen.
Because
This is not the end of Victoria Diaz's story.
I'm Victoria Diaz, and this is a story of how I turned the biggest setback of my life into a legacy para mi gente latina.